Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be featuring all of the new products from Maybelline. So I figured today we would sit down, do tons of swatching, some testing, and I'd share my thoughts with you. So if you guys are curious to see what I think and see swatches, see products in action, all the fun stuff, then just keep watching. How about we start off with the lip products and see kind of how they wear throughout the video. I have other dedicated videos swatching the other shades of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lip products. They have the crayons, which are my favorite, but they also have the liquid lipstick formula. I do know from trying these before that they don't ever fully set down. They stay a little bit sticky. So if that bothers you, that might be something that you'd want to consider in deciding which of the Superstay line you want to get. These are the new shades that they just came out with. They all have like emojis, smiley faces. So I forget the name of this collection. Probably has something to do with emojis or feelings or something. So I will do arm swatches and then put one on my lips and see how it looks throughout the video and see if my feelings change. So why don't we get to swatches? All right, start off with number 430, which is Meditator. I mean, this packaging is really adorable. Kind of matches my shirt. I did not plan that. So this one looks like a peachy nude. It has a pointed applicator. Ooh, a nice peachy tone. And I'm not doing lip swatches of these just because this is a Longwear formula and I don't have something that gets it off super easily. So it would really damage my lips to be putting these on and off and on and off. Done it in the past. I'm not doing it again. This is 435 De-Stressor. Has a bit more pinky tone to it. Ooh, that's pretty. Next is 440 Pleasure Seeker. This is definitely Kathleen Light's shade. She loves those like bright oranges. There was a time when I did too, just not any longer. Ooh, and these all smell like creamsicles, surprisingly. I don't remember the other shades in this line smelling like that. Next, we have 445 Energizer, vibrant like orangey red. Looks more like a strawberry red. Next up, we're looking at a more cool tone red. This is 450 Motivator. Next up, looks like we're moving into like the more brown tones. This one's 455 Harmonizer. Reminds me of like the Balm, Mary Luminizer, all of those fun names. And I will do close-ups at the end. Now we're moving on to like fuchsia Barbie shades. This is 460 Optimist. Moving into the purple tones, we have 465 Reviver. They're very even, very pigmented. This is a really nice line. Like I said, they just never fully mattify. You're gonna feel some stick when you put your lips together, but they really don't budge. And finally, we have this purple shade 470 Euphoric. I did try this one on my daughter. It looked so cute on her. She's 11. Definitely not ready to wear makeup, but it was a fun tone for her beautiful brown skin. So here are the shades close up. As you can see, very pigmented, very consistent, very even. Gorgeous shades. I think I will put on the second one, which was 435 De-Stressor. That's pretty. It's definitely a shade I would wear. I wonder if I should put some of the lighter shade in the middle before it dries. Let's see. And maybe some of this darker shade on the outside. Own little lip concoction here. Okay, I'm happy with that. We will see how it dries down. These are not yet dry. I will do my best not to get them on my clothing while we continue to film this video. So here we go. We've got 3 shades on the lip here. We'll see how it dries down and then the shades on the arm. So next, let's move on to brows because I'm very curious about this product. I've heard some really great things about this brow product. It is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Styling Gel. The look, thick and sculpted brows, up to 36-hour wear. Waterproof, transfer resistant, sweat resistant, smudge resistant, high pigment color. I don't know if it has fibers or if it's just a gel, but I've heard such amazing things about this product, and Maybelline was kind enough to send me multiple shades. It comes in medium brown, deep brown, black, and the shade that I'm going to try is soft brown. They all have a red cap and you can kind of see the color through it. So if you're trying to decide which shade is right for you, you can see the product through the packaging, which I do appreciate because sometimes soft brown doesn't mean the same color for across all brands. So it is nice to be able to see what you're getting. It looks like a very wet formula. There's a ton of product on here. Very small brow wand, which is nice. I don't like it when they put like mascara wands on brow products. Okay, this is quite dark for being soft brown. I feel like I needed like a blonde or a taupe. But yeah, this is quite dark. So natural brows with the Maybelline brow product. It has a lot of color and I'm getting a ton on. Like it's not transferring to my brows. It definitely is. Like look, one swipe and they're darker and thicker. Okay, so it's done a nice job defining the brow hairs and deepening them, but does it do anything for hold? We will find out. Lipstick products on the back of my hand are still wet, so they need a little bit more time to dry. So we will see. I definitely feel it drying down on the lips. So we'll move on to the next product. The next product being this. This is the Color Tattoo up to 24-hour eye stick. Beautiful shades, but I also have some beautiful new shades of their eyeliners to try out. So perhaps we will swatch these, try a couple on the eye, and then try the eyeliners as well. So let me unwrap all these and we'll get to swatching. Okay guys, so they are all unwrapped. This is what they look like. They just look like a shadow stick. Hopefully the shade of the writing and the lid match the color inside. This first one is 10 I Am Shining, and the name is written really tiny right here in case you are looking for it in the store, or if you have it already on your desk and you're like, I don't know what shade I got, that's where the shade name is. There is a built-in sharpener at the end, so you'll always have a nice sharp point. And that is what it looks like, just like a crayon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch them here for you. The first one right here, a beautiful inner corner, ooh, beautiful inner corner shade. That's gorgeous. Next up, we have number 15, I Am Confident. This one would be a great all over lid priming shade. It's like a nice beigey tone, for me at least, for my skin tone. Next up, we have a beautiful like rosy champagne shade. This one's 20, I Am Inspiring. Ooh. Yes, please, that's gorgeous. I think I might be missing one, but next we have 25, I Am Determined, which looks like a brown or like a coffee shade. This would be a beautiful primer lid color depending on your skin tone. Next we have 30, I Am Courageous, which looks like a gold or a champagne tone. Ooh, that's pretty too. It's more of like a beigey shimmer. A beautiful burnt orange shade for the fall. This is 35, I Am Powerful. I like that. That would be like an all over lid shade for me. A beautiful like hunter green. This one is number 40, I Am Fierce. These don't seem to fit, but I guess they're going with like summer neon shades kind of wrapping into the fall. This one is 45, I Am Giving. It would be beautiful for the waterline or a pop of color in the inner corner as well. And the last one, this bright Barbie pink, is 50, I Am Unique. This color all over your lid, you definitely are unique and bold. Although I've worn pink on my eyes before. It's not that crazy. So here are all of the like shadow stick shades, from the shimmer one at the top all the way to the pink one on the bottom. Now, which one do I want to use today? I definitely want to use the light shimmery one on the inner corner. I kind of want to use the brown one as well. But then I also have these liners that I'm dying to try. So they're Tattoo Studio liner. They just released a limited edition peach pop shade and a limited edition teal teeny, which are so cute. I love their liners. I have their like neon shades back here. I have their fall shades from last year, which was like a hunter green shimmer and like a gold shimmer. They are a fantastic formula and they both say waterproof, which is nice. And it says on the back, it is an easy to sharpen pencil. So these don't come with sharpeners on the bottom like some other products do. But let's swatch. You ready? I love this shade. I love putting it in the waterline. And then this gorgeous like rosy tone copper shade. Ooh, that one's a bit crumbly. Interesting. Ooh, it's like almost duochrome-y, shifty, like peach and pink. Let's see if the lipstick is dry yet. All right, the lighter side is dry, but the darker, like the thicker side is not yet dry. But my lips are dry, like nothing. Nothing's coming off, and they are still sticky. That's just kind of how they stay. So it is fully dry. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to transfer onto anything. I do like this lip combination, surprisingly. It's a little bit warmer tone for me, but I like this. So let's get to trying some shadow sticks and some liners. All right, so I'm just going to start off with the second one, this beigey tone on the lid, and just kind of create a nice even base. Okay, so it's sticking, but it's also grabbing a little bit, like it's grabbing right here and not letting me blend it out. I thought this would be the easiest to blend with my fingertips, but it seems like it's already setting down and not moving. So how about I just kind of draw it onto my lid and give it a minute to set and see if that works better. See, it just looks so thick here. Maybe I need to pat it. All right, that worked, but I'm not loving it. Like this is not as easy to use as like an eye primer. So next I think I'll go into the brown and maybe grab a smudging brush and see if that works better. Just gonna put some in the outer corner and see if this is blendable. I don't know, I feel like with shadow sticks, it's supposed to be like one and done, make it easier to use than powder shadow, but I find powder shadow to be so much easier to blend out than these creams, unless you're doing like one swipe and done type of thing. Yeah, to me this just looks patchy, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do the like mix and match with colors on the lids with a long-lasting shadow stick formula. This just isn't working for me. Okay. So now I think I'm just going to try this shade here on the lid, just like one and done, and this one in the crease, and then we'll try the liners. That applied much more easily. That's what shadow sticks are meant to do. Swipe on, leave them be. Inner corner. Nice and bright. Awesome. Okay, now what do we want to do with these? I was thinking green in the waterline and this along the lash line. Why not? Oh no, it's transferring to the lid nicely. This one's not showing up super well on me just because it's a lighter shade and I have lighter skin. But I feel like this would look beautiful on someone with deeper skin tone. But there it is. I still think it's really pretty. Now let's try the teal one in the waterline. Surprisingly, that's not as intense as I was expecting it to be. It's not super dark. I was thinking it would be like the Urban Decay, what's that one called? It's like a blue-green one that I use a lot. This one is nice, but I get the feeling that's gonna work even better on the lid. So how about we just do like a little wing with this one? Even then, it's like, it's not an overpowering shade, but it's really pretty. Okay, so the new products from Maybelline, the brow gel, is it holding? These do feel dried down and like they are going to stay put, so that's fantastic. I'm just curious to know if there's going to be a lighter shade than this, just because this was too dark for me and I could use a lighter shade. The liquid lipsticks, like I've mentioned in previous videos, they are super long lasting. Nothing. No transfer, which is great, but they do stay a little bit sticky. Do they look ultra drying? Not really. You could always apply like a balm or something on top, but it might compromise the longevity of the product. So I would say just wear it like this if you're okay with it. Not super drying, not aging the lips really. It's pretty mild as far as liquid lipsticks go, as far as accentuating lines and wrinkles and things like that. Here's the range of shades in the new collection. The shadow sticks. This one, the first one I tried was hard to remove. So they definitely are Longwear shadow sticks. But I don't think I would get to mixing and matching and blending just because they set and they're not that easy to blend. So if you want like a one and done or like a pop in the inner corner, these would be fantastic. But if you are buying these with the purpose to mix and match and blend together and create shades and dimension, I don't think that that's what these are meant for. And I don't think that you'll have success trying to use these that way. Great for one and done, and if you're going to be wearing them for a while, but not great for blending. And then the liners. I'm a fan. I have so many shades of these. I think they're fantastic. I really like the shade of this coppery one, but you can't really see it on my eye. So perhaps if I did like a smoky darker eye and then this color on top, it would show up because it's lighter on a darker base. It might be gorgeous. Just on its own, it's going to do enough to accentuate my blue eyes, but not so much that you'll actually see it and notice it probably. So great formula, beautiful shades. They did have others, but I only picked up those two. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.